Now let's read a bit of the diary from this Akavir Messenger. Day 3. It is with a heavy heart and trembling hand that I pen this latest entry. It has been several days since I have seen anyone else on the road from our garrison at Grey Ridge. The road is lonely and treacherous. I am rationing my supplies to prepare for a tough path ahead. As long as Riemann Cyrodiil's army hasn't located our headquarters at Pale Pass, the journey should be fairly uneventful. I admit I am nervous. It is an honor to be selected to carry these orders to our fort, but sending me alone is a calculated risk. While it is not my own life I am worried about, it is the importance of the contents of the orders that grieves me. If they are somehow lost, the fort will not know that their supplies are going to be delayed by a month. Without that knowledge, the fort may choose to press the attacks on the front line as their supplies dwindle. They are counting on those supplies to be there sooner. I must not fail getting this message there. The slate rock that the orders have been carved upon for safety weighs me down. It is a constant reminder of the more than physical burden that I carry. So obviously he didn't succeed, and the army didn't get the supplies soon enough, so they just gave up and retreated or something. That's why Riemann Cyrodiil had an easy victory. Alright, day 7. It has been 2 days and I have finally arrived at Dragonclaw Rock, so the messenger has been here. The huge formation is a welcome and invigorating sight. The giant stone appears to reach down from the north and strike at the heart of Remus' forces, like our armies have been doing for the better part of a year now. I have still encountered no one else on this trail. I hope that as I head due west along the narrow path, I will find someone who can give me some news as to how our men are faring in the war. After winding my way westward, I have come within sight of the Sentinel, a huge statue placed there by some unknown artist many years ago. So let's wait for that. So this is where he has been, the Dragonclaw Rock. It points northward or southward, I don't know. But I think Riemann's forces have been south of here, and the Akavir were coming from the north, from these mountains of Skyrim. Why is it I jittered that much on that rock? It's cold, probably. Okay, let's head west. Let's take another look at this Dragonclaw Rock. Well, it really looks like a Dragonclaw. Narrow path west must be this path. Wait a moment. No. Narrow path west. Could be there. I don't see any special thing like a narrow path, but maybe this can be a hint of a path. Oh, what is that creature? I hope it doesn't cast anything. Is it immune to poison? Let's try that. Oh, it's either immune or it has thousands of hit points. Whoa, it can jump. I think it's rather immune. or just minus 50 or 70% or something. Will you fight my scamp? It doesn't even bother. It's too weak. Scamp is too weak for him. Finger of the mountain. I think shock doesn't do that much to it either, or maybe it's just because I have a weak spell. Well, shock. Let's try some frost fire. Dreug. But these are land Dreugs. There is in Morrowind we know them from the sea. They were monsters in the sea. Is this west? This is the sentinel. Okay, so this is the sentinel. Oh, who is fighting me? Stupid beasts! Don't you have anything better to do? So let's try our drain spell. Do I have it actually as a... That's good. Ah no, not drain strength, I want to drain. Drain a lot. Okay. Now to the north. Huh? Look at that ant woman there, in the middle of land of snow. Another minotaur. I certainly don't want to deal with them. And just make myself invisible. Okay, and this must be the Serpent Trail. So let's read for a moment. It is still not the Pale Pass. This is just the Serpent's Trail. I don't know where the Pale Pass is. At the Serpent's Trail. Sentinel. A huge statue placed here by an unknown artist. Okay, it stands watch pointing the north as if daring anyone to cross the borders into the imperial nation. Remus would be quite angry if he knew we used this very statue as a waypoint into his domain. Last night I encountered another one of our messengers who had been beset by a pack of mountain wolves. His leg was hurt badly. I managed to help heal it with an ampoule of medicine I carried with me. He said his name was Silai, and he was on his way from Pale Pass to request more supplies. I discussed with him the irony of our meeting, and he decided to travel with me back to the fort since his mission would be needless. We planned to leave at nightfall. I'm using much of my remaining strength writing this. As we had made our way north from the Sentinel, we were attacked by perhaps the same pack of wolves that had attacked Silai. He had chased them off earlier after being bitten, but now that they had tasted blood, they had returned in greater number. Fighting back to back, Silai and I slew at least 8 of these beasts, but not before one of them clawed my gut and left a terrible wound. We were able to drive them off, but now I'm bleeding badly, and the only medicine I had I gave to Silai. When we have decided to continue north until we reach the portal of the Serpents Trail and seek cover inside. I will try to write more soon, but I must sleep. I am so very tired. So they have arrived here very wounded. And day 11. This is the last entry I shall be able to write. We entered the Serpents Trail nearly a day ago, seeking shelter from the elements and the wolves. What we did not foresee was that the creatures that had decided to make the Serpents Trail that creatures have decided to make Serpents Trail their home. I did not see them clearly, but they were huge and strong. I suppose that's these ogres. Silai died instantly as one of them cleaved off his head with a single stroke. There were 3 of these huge, ugly, man-like creatures. I ran as fast as I dared through the dark tunnels, trying to escape. But as I fled, one of them hurled a boulder at me and struck me square in the back. I managed to crawl through a smaller opening and escape the lumbering monsters, but I soon realized that crawling is all I would be able to do. I think the boulder shattered my spine. It's hard. I can no longer feel my legs. My wound from the wolf attack has reopened and I have lost much blood. I fear that this is as far as I shall be able to go. I have failed my mission. I hope I have been unable to get these orders to the fort at Pale Pass. I am so close, yet it may as well be leagues away, since I can no longer walk and my strength is draining. If a fellow messenger or a soldier picks up this diary, please get the orders to the fort before it is too late. And please tell my wife Vata that Shaferi, or I don't know how to read this, will always love her. Yes, it's unlucky doom of a soldier.